Hey everybody, coming here for my week 7 update. Good news this week. I have a loss. Last week I was 288. This week I am 284.2 for a loss of about 4 pounds. So that's really exciting. Yeah. I think I'm totally excited about breaking my stall. Even though before the stall I was like 285, and then I had that gain, and then now I don't have the gain. So just have to wait it out. If you're stalling, you know, it sucks. You know, I was totally frustrated with my stalling. You know, I knew, you know, stalls happen, but it's just when you have that stall, you feel frustrated, like you're doing something wrong, even though other people tell you you're not. But you just have to wait it out, and hopefully it will pass. Like it did for me. Not much changed this week as far as other stuff, but I did venture out into the world, so to speak. We went out to a movie. We saw Les Miserables, me and my husband, and I was surprised he actually liked it because musicals weren't his thing. Me, I grew up singing the songs in choir, but in high school, you know. So that was fun. And then I even brought, you know, peanut butter and a spoon in my purse. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get hungry. I'm gonna have to eat. Hello. And yeah, I wasn't sure about the popcorn because, you know, I know some people have popcorn as a snack, but I'm still, you know, newly post-op, so I wanted to, you know, give my stomach a break, so to speak, because I've been posting on forums and kind of got called on my own. I don't know what to call it, but it's like I was eating sausage and someone says, well, that's going to give you acid reflux, no wonder you're suffering. And so I'm like, oh yeah, just the total airheadedness since surgery. I can't get used to that. Like, I'm going off doing my own thing, and then later I'm like, why did I do that? You know, it's so. If you know much about acid reflux, please let me know, because one, I haven't really ever cooked in my life other than like pasta or mac and cheese, you know, all the bad stuff that got me here. And so I'm learning to cook, and with these recipe videos, I guess the food I've been eating isn't always the best for acid reflux, so I'm not really sure what foods are good and bad for acid reflux. I asked my family, but they keep telling me not to eat the butter and the cheese, but I have to for the DS diet, you know, because if I don't get my fat in or my protein in, you know, stuff goes wrong. And like the doctors say, eat this and that and try different things. Well, I don't want to feel miserable if I try something, you know. But I did go on a new, I did go on a new acid reflux medication, and it has done wonders. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, really. Just woke up. Not just, but I had the night from hell. Guess my acid reflux is back. I woke up coughing last night, and it turned out there was, like, I thought it was just phlegm, but turned out it was acid reflux in my lungs, and woke up this morning and it was burning and felt like I needed my inhaler kind of burning. But it's just the acid, and it's just disgusting. I guess I'm gonna have to switch up my medication. I'm sorry for the fork. Because they tried to put me on Prilosec, and then that didn't work. And then they tried to put me in something else, but the insurance wouldn't cover anything else. It's not in their formulary, and so they're only going to cover the Prilosec. And since my surgeon's out of town, I don't think they're going to want to do a prior authorization. So that would be out of pocket $200 just to see if that medication would work, and so we didn't do that, and so they put me on Pepsid twice a day, and Tums or Saltines if I need, a little bit. And yesterday and today it was like I noticed something different when I woke up. It's only been really when I woke up. I mean, during the day I'd eat my crackers and be fine, or the Tums. Because I've been good at keeping up with my food. Eating something every 2 hours. But yesterday I woke up feeling wheezy. I'm like, why am I wheezy? I haven't needed my asthma medications since surgery, really, except for that time in the hospital. And I haven't been wheezy since, so I was like, why am I wheezy? And then I started to feel stuff come up, and I'm like, oh, that's why, And then today, or last night, it was that whole nightmare of things. It was, I had to get up in the middle of the night and take a Tums. It's awful. But I put a call out to my surgeon, and his PA is going to call me back, so she's been helping me through the aftercare, so I still feel a little wheezy or something. I'm trying to eat my eggs. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of stuck to the plate, so I'll just lift it up. But that's the breakfast I eat. I sift out the potatoes. I don't eat that. Wow, this is really bad. Anyways, that's really bad. I went on Prevacid, and like the first day I actually noticed a difference. Like I noticed having to take my crackers less, but maybe that was giving up sausage and hot dog. But also giving up the hot dogs. I don't know if I mentioned that before, because I noticed I would get this pain, and I'm just not gonna overwork my stomach like I did before surgery, And but anyways, back to the movie. I enjoyed getting out. I didn't quite fit in the seat with the arms down, so I was a little disappointed in that. But I was enjoying the movie, and then all of a sudden when there's like about 10 minutes left, or maybe a little longer, I hear my stomach start to rumble. I'm thinking, oh, this hasn't happened since surgery. I hope that's not what that is. But sure enough it was, and I'm just like, oh dear God, please let the movie be over. I didn't want to get up and leave. I wanted to see it, but right when those credits hit, I was out the door and into the bathroom. That was so embarrassing. I had the worst diarrhea ever. I even left the bathroom thinking I was done at one point and had to go right back in. And note to self, do not sit on the first toilet seat in the row of stalls unless you want people commenting. Poop didn't smell like roses. Sorry for being blunt, but poop didn't smell like roses before surgery. It certainly doesn't smell like roses with a DS after surgery. If you know what I mean. And like there are people come in and be like, oh, it smells like poop in here. And then the next set of people, oh, this is why I hate, or do you smell that? This is why I hate going to public restrooms. And then there's some people just giggling at the smell, saying they're gonna hurl. And I just wish so bad I had Febreze so I could just go whoosh, but And then another time I was getting ready to go, but then these people came and commented on the smell. I'm like, I don't want to come out and be like, yeah, it was me, you know. So, and I'm the only other person in the bathroom, so who else is it going to be? But yeah, it was so embarrassing. I think it might have been because I had a breaded cheese stick, which they were fine. And then I might have had one too many. Or overdone it with the sauce. I think it was just a carb thing. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I still ended up under 50 carbs for the day, but like at once, like I don't know if my body can handle. Because it was 2 hours after I had that snack, it was like, oh, you know, in the movie theater. So that was embarrassing. And after that, we got out of the movies and we're hungry for dinner, you know, but it was late. Only thing open was Denny's, so I went and got a double cheeseburger, and I added bacon. Said no veggies, because, you know, I gotta get my protein in, and bun on the side. And it came with fries or whatever, so I substituted hash browns for the fries for my husband. And I also gave him the bun, and he had that as another meal. But with a double cheeseburger and 2 slices of bacon, it's lasted me about 4 meals, I want to say. And it was embarrassing because there the server was like, you hardly ate yours, you know, and here my husband he also had a double cheeseburger and fries or whatever, hash browns, and he ate all his. So that was a little embarrassing, but it all worked out. But yeah, I tried walking a little again this week, and I could walk about 5 minutes until my back just wouldn't let me walk anymore. It feels like I pulled it out. Hello. And so, you know, I'm just stopping when it does that because I don't want to push myself too far. And on Monday, I lifted some weights. Just little 2-pound, you know, dumbbell exercises. Still not cleared for exercise until 3 months post-op, so they don't want me bouncing my stomach everywhere, I guess. But anyways, that's this week. Next week is my 2-month post-op. And I have some pictures so far of the progress. It's kind of hard to see, but I have lost about 36 pounds so far, which I'm excited about. You know, I wouldn't be able to do that pre-surgery. The most I ever lost was 30 pounds, and that took me like 6 months at least, just to do that. And this has happened in less than 2 months, you know. It really is miracle surgery, in more ways than one. Anyways, I'll get to the cooking part of this video. Oh, and let me know if you want me to split the cooking up with just by itself, because I don't know if people are just interested in the cooking part or me talking forever and then the cooking part. But the cooking I did this week, the recipe I tried this week is called Brock's Pizza. And it's not your typical pizza, as you will find out. It's a breadless pizza with lots and lots of protein. But anyways, hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.